Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Nine Sim. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. At this point in time, I am going to tell Latinos to rest. Enough of fear mongering Black people with unity or telling them that if you do not come out, that maybe it's going to affect you. Like Black people have not been going through all of it. Now, I am going to say this. I do not see you people give Black people their flowers. I do not see you people do the right thing at the right time. You all were the ones that said it is not in your culture to scream, but it is in Black people's culture to scream. So they should come out and scream for you people as usual. Now, let me tell us this. I made this clear last year that Black people are not serving democracy, especially Black women. In fact, all of them, Black men and Black women, aren't serving democracy. Some of you thought it is a joke. It is no joke. If you people are not going to hold your community down for the things that happen in your community, you all are not ready to start the work. You see, at this point in time, I am promising you people that Black people are not coming out. Why? Because they are not coming out. They are not coming out for any reason. And for some of you that think Black people are mean, yes, thank you so much. We are. But we move. And for those that said there is need to say because it is going to get to Black people if they don't help Latinos and all that. For anybody that wants to march, step out and march, not my own people. Let's get into this video.
Where are you guys? Why are we alone? We support everything when it comes to you guys. We are always there for you. And this is why we Latinos are just different.
Very different because 60% of Black folks will never vote against their own community. Don't you see how one moment had you sitting here rubbing your hair talking about something we so different? No, you're not. And now you're just realizing you're not different. You're a nigga with a silk press. What's happening with Latinos is horrible. But there are a few things that we need to point out. First, Black people stood 10 toes down for you. We put our hand out for you. And more than half of your community said nope and closed the door on their own people because they thought they had safe citizenship in this country. Porque este malditos es unos lambonos para este país. And they did not care what happened to the rest of their community. And for two, the same people that voted against you are now quiet, standing next to you marching, talking about we're family. Black people know a scam when we see it. And we know the same people that voted against you, they're still in that crowd. And Latinos are finding time to make videos saying, Black people, what's going on? Other people, what's going on? And they're not addressing that more than 60% of their community voted against them and closed the door on their own people. And now that white folks turned on them, they're acting like they had no clue. That is terrifying to have in your community. Before you enlist any help, one thing. Primero, busca los lambones en su comunidad. You need to look for the lambonos in your community first. Because I don't know who they are, but you got a bunch of traitors marching next to you. So you need to start to question people. Because as vocal as they were on turning on everybody else, they need to be vocal right now. And I want to see more videos about that.
Why is nobody else protesting with us? We're not the only immigrants.
I mean, she's not wrong. Mexican immigrants are not the only immigrants getting picked up. African immigrants are getting picked up too. Haitian immigrants are getting picked up too. Venezuelan immigrants are getting picked up too. So I'm wondering the same thing. Why are these other communities not out there protesting with the Mexicans? Why? I've seen countless videos of these protests. And let me tell you something. The only flag that's flying over there is the Mexican flag. Where is the African community? Where is the Haitian community? And where is all these other countries in South America? Why is nobody joining the Mexicans in these protests? We all know what happened during the elections. We know that Black people were the only ones to stand with Harris. But let me remind you of something. 40-something% of Latinos voted for Harris, okay? And let me remind you of another thing. Latinos have their own white people. You need to remember this. Latinos have their own white people. Their own white people will always go with the American white people. You need to know that. We got about what? 300,000 of Argentinians in the US. They're white. They're white. So when you see that big number of Latinos that voted for the other guy, best believe they're white. If there's another group of people that I will always stand with that is not black, is Mexicans.
Why is nobody else protesting with us? We're not the only immigrants. Latinos are not the only immigrants. There's Europeans, there's from Africa, there's from Asia, there's from all over. Where are you guys at? Why are your people not standing with us? I know you don't want to call it upon you guys, but why are we alone in...
Baby, we at home. I don't know where the Africans are. I don't know where... I know black folks at home. The 92% at home. Okay? You need to be looking for the ones that voted for Trump and get their ass outside with you. We ain't got nothing for y'all. You live in La Vida Loca if you think black folks finna get outside and march and protest for y'all. We did our shit at the polls. We are resting. We'll see you in 2 years, boo-boo, okay? You got 2 years to get your people together, to get y'all in order, to make sure y'all are on one accord when y'all get to the polls during midterms. Black folks can't trust y'all no more. We don't trust nobody. So until y'all start showing up at the polls the way y'all supposed to, we gonna keep our black asses in the house.
Why is nobody else protesting with us? We're not the only immigrants.
Okay, where the fuck the march at? Because I will come march with y'all in solidarity. I don't understand what these black folks in America don't understand. Once they finish fucking over these Hispanic people and taking away the rights that they let them have here, they not just knocking out the illegals. They coming for people who was nationally born in this motherfucker. And I don't understand what our people don't understand. If they are violating these people rights, don't y'all think once they finish fucking over them, they gonna start fucking with us? Baby, they got Elon Musk up in this motherfucker doing shit. So when they finish pushing these Hispanics out, don't y'all think they gonna come for the next group of illegal immigrants, which we all know the next group will be the Caucasian folks. But here in America, no, it's gonna be us black motherfuckers, and y'all just ain't paying attention because y'all too busy saying fuck a culture because everybody said fuck us. And that's the problem though, because people trying to treat people according to how they was treated. That's why we don't get no social change around this bitch. That's why everything keep going exactly the way it's going. Because everybody's so motherfucking selfish. And that's what the government bank on. The selfishness of all our races to keep us from coming together. Where the fuck is the march? Cause I will come in March if I could afford to get there. Cause I know as a black woman that our people is the next motherfuckers on the chopping block. But the rest of my people too fucking silly to understand that. Don't y'all see? They said even the ones who were born here, they trying to send them back. And y'all motherfuckers on here talking about some ain't nobody marching with y'all because then nobody give a fuck. Who gives a fuck? Y'all better get out there and march with those people. Because our people is next. And if we ain't next, they trying to turn us back to ancient farm equipment by having us out there working them fields. Come on now, y'all. They already outsourced so many of our customer service jobs to other countries so they can pay them people shit, change, literally, probably 33 cents an hour just to do jobs that over here in America cost about 15 and up. When is people gonna realize it's the selfishness that keep America fucked up? Because they know all they gotta do is throw race in it and motherfuckers ain't fucking with it. I'm just saying, where the fuck is the march at, sis? Because I know our people next. I love y'all if don't nobody else love y'all. Y'all better wake the fuck up and stop getting a kick out this shit and kick on some shoes and get y'all ass out there and march too. Because baby, they coming for us next. Please believe it. Peace, baby. Until next time.
The day after the election, when Kamala Harris lost, us black people told y'all we was going to the sideline, that we was sick of all this bullshit, that we was just gonna focus on us black people, our community, and our businesses. We told y'all that the day after she lost. Once we saw them exit polls and saw who turned their back on who and who didn't vote for who, we knew we was out the game. So why y'all surprised? Why I'm keep saying all this, where's Kamala? Where's the black people at? And all this nonsense. We fought so hard during the election time to get Kamala Harris elected. It took so much out of us. Do you know how I felt the day after she lost? It's like everything was ripped out of me. Everything. I was sad. I was hurt. I was depressed. All these hours I put on this social media trying to convince black people and Latinos that Trump was bad for them and what Kamala Harris was going to do for them, and they still voted for Trump. That took a whole lot out of me. So I know it wasn't just me. I know it was a lot of us. And we said we gonna sit on the sidelines and just watch what happened. So why are y'all asking, where is Kamala Harris and black people at? We is out to fight right now. We is hibernating right now. We is on the sidelines watching what the fuck is going on with America. It's baffling that y'all don't understand what it meant. It just, she wasn't a black lady. It was because she was qualified. She was ready for the job. She had great policies. She was thinking about everybody. And when that day she lost, it took a lot out of us, man. It did. So y'all asking us to regroup, go out there, fight again, lose our rights, gain your rights, and then have to vote again the next 4 years and you go vote for the same motherfucker. When half of you Latinos, who we thought was at least close to us than them, went in that booth and voted almost 50% for Trump, we knew right there, if it's a race war, we know what side y'all on. And we know it ain't ours. So why are y'all asking us, where are the black people at? We is chilling right now and watching all this bullshit go on. Trust me, we don't want this to happen to y'all. We don't want ICE to treat y'all like this. We don't want the Arabs to get treated bad. We don't want that. But our voice and our message we was trying to send to them wasn't good enough. Look, y'all, we've been getting stepped on for fucking centuries, man. Treated badly for centuries. Now it's other people getting treated badly and we watching it. We don't like it because we understand, but we have to fight. So please stop asking. Please stop asking where the black people are. Because we doing all right. We doing all right.
Why is nobody else protesting with us? We're not the only immigrants. Latinos.
Right, you're not the only immigrants. But other immigrants don't protest. They don't show up. Black Americans do. That's it. Black Americans show up. Other immigrants do not. At least not in the way that black Americans show up. So what you're currently seeing is what happens when black Americans pull away their support. Nobody shows up. We showed up at the polls. That was our protest, going to the polls. Get mad at other immigrants for not showing up because they never have. You can't get mad at Ukrainians for not showing up because they never have. No one has ever showed up except for black Americans. That's it. And now you're seeing you don't have as much support as you thought you had. We got turned y'all back on black people. And this is just a life lesson, honey. It really is. They don't show up.
If you're watching this video right now and you're black, I want you to take a moment and watch this video all the way through. Anyone else, you can watch as well, but specifically this is for my black community. As a Latino, as someone who is under DACA, as someone who, as you know, we're going through it right now, I want you to understand, and I even want other Latinos to understand, that they're going to have us think that the issues that the black community deals with and the issues that the Latino community deals with, or Indian or Asian or women or whoever minority group, they're going to have us believe that these issues are different. and that black people should only care about things that directly impact black people. Latinos should only focus on things that directly impact Latinos, and so forth. And yeah, of course, I'm going to prioritize me, my family, and my people, and that's what I'm going to pay attention to. But do you understand that that way of thinking divides us? It puts us in a position where a small number of Latinos, and we're not small, but a smaller number of people can put pressure on our government, on those people who are not representing, misrepresenting us and taking advantage of us. They're making us weaker in order to be able to put pressure on them. Same way as when the black community has to deal with a load of crap, because only black people for the most part are worried about those issues, the numbers just divide us up. Do you know what would happen if we had the black community rocking with us, protesting with us the way that we saw in LA yesterday? Can you imagine what those numbers would be? Can you imagine what would happen if Latinos came together and were out there protesting with the black community when it comes to those black issues? What we have to understand is that when one group of us is oppressed, that harms all of us. All of us. And by dividing up ourselves, the issues we pay attention to, into these little buckets, they make it to where our numbers are not as strong as if we were all united. So I think it's important to say, because the Latino issues that you're seeing right now, all of this crap that you're hearing, it's not a Latino issue, and you don't have to worry about it as a black person. It's going to affect you too. The same tactics they're using on us, they're going to use on you. And the same ones they're using on you, they're going to use on us. So what would happen if, instead of saying, oh, that's not my problem, or no, women problems are women's problems, it's not me as a man, if we all came together and said, there is one group of people at the top, and they are systematically trying to tear us apart, trying to take away our power, trying to take away our rights and give themselves more power, more money, whatever it is. If we just all focused on the problem and attacked the problem together, if we addressed them, if we went if we got engaged in our politics, if we protested peacefully, if we did what we had to do to apply pressure to the government together, to those who try and oppress us together, do you know the amazing things we could do? So my question is, how do we come together and how do we support one another? How do we get our numbers up so high to the point where we can't be ignored anymore? I think that we have to come together and we have to show each other support, because it's going to raise all ships. It's going to make us all be so much better off. But we have to work together. And I know, maybe same as Latinos, the black community has a hard time organizing themselves as well, but it's in our best interest to come together and support one another, because these issues affect all of us. And when one group of people gets justice, it's easier for the other group and the other group and the other group. So let's stop dividing ourselves and let's unite and let's see how we can support each other, because that's the only way we're going to rise up.
All right, Latinos, mi gente, we need to do better. I need you to watch this video all the way through, because it's important for everyone, no matter what background, no matter what you believe. I need you to watch this. A few days ago, I made a video about unity. You can go look at it. It's called We Are Stronger When We Unite. And the overall message of that video was, if all of the minorities, particularly the black community, if we came together with Latinos, just how powerful could we be? What are the things that we could change? What is the impact that we could create? I was coming from hey, if we unite, we can do a lot. And the black community showed up and they had a lot to say, and it wasn't great. But I'm thankful, because they clarified that in my message, I missed very important context that changes, or more so, speaks to the truth of where we're at. We are in a very important place in history. We are in a position where how we organize, the things that we do now, today, tomorrow, in this administration, is going to determine a lot. Go back look through my video, watch the comments. But if you notice, the overwhelming numbers that you'll hear is 92%. 92% being the amount of people in the Black community who overwhelmingly voted for Harris. Now, you compare that to the 46 to 52% of Latinos that voted for Trump. I was asking for them to come help us. And their response was, first of all, we've been doing this a lot longer than you. But second of all, you can't even help yourself. Why would we come and help you? And after reading through 150 plus comments and responding to most of them, it really dawned on me that they're right. They have been organizing and fighting and responsible primarily for the progress of this country for hundreds of years. And for us Latinos, we can't even get our house in order. We can't even agree on who we should vote for and who has our interest in mind. And not to mention now with these protests, I'm seeing people burning American flags. Why would you burn the flag of the country you're fighting so hard to stay in? Why? We are proud Mexicans. We are proud Latinos. I understand the flags because it represents who we are. But we should also be flying American flags because this is our home. This is my home. I've been here for 32 out of my 33 years in life. It is not us versus America. It is us fighting for what America is for us. And it is us learning to unite and support each other and organize. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of conversations that we need to have, and we need to unite and organize and do a better job of moving in the same direction, moving in the direction that is going to be good for all of us. So a lot of the comments were, don't come and ask us for help. Take care of your own house. Figure out what y'all got to do. This message has to be for you. And it was hard. It was hard to read through the comments. It was hard to comment back. It was hard to hear it again and again and again. But I'm so grateful for the Black community that showed up and had this discussion because they're right. And you know what? We do need their help, but we need to learn how to organize the way they did. Instead of asking them for help because we're the ones in trouble now, we need to learn how to organize ourselves. And more so, before we can ask anyone else to jump to our aid, we need to learn to jump to our own aid, and we need to learn to be there and support other people before we ask anyone else to come help us. So for all of the people who commented, we're sitting this one out as a Black community, y'all figure it out, I get it. And I think it's right. I think it's right because we as Latinos, we have to do a better job of supporting each other. We have to do a better job of organizing. We have to do a better job of proving that we can unite and we can organize under a common cause. And not just because we need it, but because it's good for everyone. And when our Black brothers and sisters are there and they're going through it, we have to show up for them. Unity starts with us setting the example. It starts with us making the changes that we need to make in order to help ourselves. Because other people are going to be a lot more willing to help us if we're organized, if we're moving in the right direction, and if we're doing things for others because it's the right thing to do. So if you are a Latino and you are someone who wants to make a change, and if you're someone who wants to see America be better for us, we have to learn how to organize within ourselves. We have to learn how to better understand what it is we want and do it the right way. Stop burning American flags. Organize. Learn to support each other. Don't vote because the things that he's saying, the hateful things, the hateful rhetoric doesn't apply to you. Don't vote for just what's good for you. Vote for what's good for your own family, your own loved ones. Even if you don't have any family that's undocumented. We have to come together and we have to learn that until we are voting for an America that is good for everyone, it's not going to be the America that we want to live in. So yeah, I learned, and again, I've said it before, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I made that video. I'm grateful that I had so many people reach out, and you know, the love and support from that community that I felt once we had conversation, once people DM'd me and we had a chat, it was incredible. They've done so much for all of us that we don't even notice. We've benefited so much from the Black community and all of the effort that they've put in to make this country one where people like us are more accepted. It's our turn. It's our turn to lead the charge. And not just because we're the ones being attacked right now, but because we have the numbers, but because we have the power. And I think once we learn to organize, once we learn to row in the right direction, to take the charge in fighting for everyone's rights, then the Black community and every other community is going to be much more open to unifying with us. It may take time. We may not agree. We may not get a lot of this right, but I think we have to want it. And I think we have to step out of our own personal bubbles and step out of this, not my battle, not my fight, because it is. So to all of those in the Black community who saw my video, who commented and said, take care of your own house, talk to your own people, I appreciate it, because I think that's what we need to do.
I've been seeing a lot of conversation around why Black people are not helping the Latin American community with all of the triumph that they've encountered due to this administration. And to be honest with you, Black people have an agenda this administration. We focusing on ourselves, we focusing on our families, we focusing on our community, and we focusing on our relationship with God.
Why is nobody else protesting with us? We're not the only immigrants.
Child, we closed. We closed. We done. Come back at normal visiting hours, because right now we closed. Because last time I checked, we voted against this man. Y'all wanted to keep the orangutan around. We voted against him, so I'm confused. And now all of a sudden y'all want us to march with y'all and want us to ride with y'all and do all this stuff. Y'all voted for him, so I thought that's what y'all wanted. Ain't that what y'all wanted? I think us other dark skin, brown skins gonna mind our business. We gonna mind it. We gonna mind our business. We gonna sit this one out for a little bit. Cause we tried. When we went to vote that in November, we tried. Y'all said no. So, and then I wish heaven had a cell phone or a phone system, because I want to call Dr. Martin Luther King and say, Dr. Martin Luther King, when did Hispanics ever walk with us? Did they march with us? Did they protest with us? I know some did, maybe a few. But the way you saying y'all help people out, it's like y'all all rallied up against everything. It's like all of y'all just came to our aid. But yeah, baby girl, we closed.
Why is nobody else protesting with us? We're not the only immigrants.
Nah, girl, you got it. Yeah, you got this.
This is all I got from this video, right? We take this video one after the other, to talk about, pick out some points. Now, I am going to start with a Black woman who actually said that she is going out to march, right? One thing I am going to say is that Black people, or I am not holding anybody from marching, right? So you go out and do whatever you feel like doing, because to you, you are absolutely fear-mongering Black people. Like, if you do not go out to march with them, what is happening to them will happen to Black people. How are they going to deport Black people? I mean, there are some things you talk, you have to listen to yourself again. Who are they deporting? Some people do not understand this. Like, why are you people so ignorant to understand that these people are undocumented? In as much as it is sad that they are deporting them because their own families and their families voted against their own interest. So how are you bringing Black people into this? Now, you are saying when they are done with them, they are coming for Black people. Like, what is it that Black people have not seen, or what is it that Black people are not going through to this very moment? What is it? Is it is it redlining? Is it not there? Is it police brutality? Is it not there? So what is it? Are you telling me, or the DEI, that the majority of these people already struck out? Like, what is it? Are you trying to tell me that Black people have not, or are not experiencing? Go out and march. And for you to even say, if you can get there, if you are able to get there, probably you need money for transportation, or you are going to throttle, right? But whichever one that is good for you, go do it. Some of you all like to show yourselves like, some people do not know anything, and you are the one that knows something. Go out and march. Nobody's telling you not to march. Of course, they are looking for people to join them. So be the one to join them and do the marching. And thank you so much in advance. All right, let me get into the Latino man who said, I think some of you all are gaslighting, or some of you all are also fear-mongering. Like, if you all do not come out to support us, or if you all do not come out to march, it might also happen to you people. Ooh. I am tired of hearing that word, because I am not seeing you people hold your own community responsible. First of all, hold your own people responsible before you start looking for another people to help you. And why is it that everybody is calling Black people? Is it only Black people that you all know? What happened to Asian community? I am not seeing you people go Asians. What happened to other people? Must you people drag Black people along with you in everything? It doesn't work that way. Go do your thing. It is your thing, right? Not Black people's thing. Why am I saying this? I am saying this because everybody's asking for unity. Unity that you all saw. Unity was all right in front of you. And you all saw unity and went to another place. So why are you calling unity back? You know why I am kind of mad right now? Is because Black people took their time to educate, to call you people, to tell you people the implications of voting another person and the consequences, right? They made it clear. And this man promised you deportation, and you people voted for him. And you all are calling Black people out, calling them for unity. Because like they said, if you think it's not going to affect you, what kind of talk is that? You think Black people do not know anything? You think Black people do not understand American politics? Were they not the ones that told you people what was going to happen? And it is happening. So let them be. If they say they are not coming out, you all do not have to force them to come out, right? Or trying to fearmonger, because anyway, I know Black people are not people you can fearmonger, but I think you all are overflogging this. Come and help us out, because they give you people all the help. and you all ignored it. Now you all are calling black people. That it's your problem. Go fix your community. Go get your brothers and sisters and get your community working. Because if you all got the community working from the beginning, you all won't have won't have anything or any to start calling black people to assist you. They did all they could. They stood in for everybody. That is to tell you how they love you people. But you all said, no, we are for white people. And the white people, you can't even call the white people out. And they are the ones sending you all out. I learned that there are some people that are calling eyes on their own, white people that are calling eyes on their own employers. And you people are still calling black people. Like, they want to suffocate you people. So you people won't see, I don't know why, but I am really trying so hard to watch what I say. But it is unfair that you people stepped out during election and all of you, stepped out and voted for who you voted for. And the worst part is that you all went into celebration to tell you how amazing you people are. You all went into celebration. Pe0ple. Now, nobody's hearing you people's voices because you all are hiding. Now, black people are the ones that will take over from the madness you all didn't know. We are tired of fixing. Black people are tired of fixing. And if you are not going to get up as a person or as any race to fix yourself up, that it's your problem. I started last year or last 2 years to tell you people that black people or black women are not fixing democracy. You all thought it was a joke. Now you all can feel it. You know why I am standing back? Because enough is enough. When people work so hard, they get tired, especially when the people they are working for are not appreciative. You all are not appreciative. You all are not encouraging. You all do not support black people. I rarely see you all come out when it is black problems to help black people fix something. But when it is in your own time, you all are so quick to tell us that we need unity. Unity have to burn this time around because there is no need bringing that unity. One thing is that if black people tries to fix something or try to help people, in the end, you all will tell us that your support are not transactional. Like, we know our support or your support are not transactional, but as a human being with senses, you are supposed to know when to come in for people and when not to come in for people. At this point in time, black people are not coming in for anybody, and you all have to deal with it. It is easy. It is not something hard. It is not hard to understand. Why I am mad is because this woman got great plans for everybody. And she said she wasn't going to deport. And you all saw it and still went to see. Let black people be at this point in time. And I said what I said. Let them be. You all should call your community out. I want to see you people all out there. Call Asians. Call all of them. Let them march with you people. It is only in our culture to make noise, but you all say it is not in your culture to make noise. But then you all call black people loud, and now you want their voices. We are voiceless. Bye for now.